We are where sort of tradition meets innovation. We're looking to sort of, teach individuals to be global citizens.
We're a 100% international boarding school. It is literally anything you want to do. We have a maximum capacity of 200 students on the Oxford campus. We've got very good links with the University of Oxford, Brookes University.
Where did Alan Turing crack the Enigma machine code? And where did they film scenes from the Imitation Game in 2013? The Mariardi team discovered these answers during our chat with the head of EF Academy Oxford. Want to know the secret location? Stay tuned for the big reveal. You'll also learn about Education First, one of the world's largest education organizations, and their amazing British school.
Okay, so who do we have here now? Famous Education First EF Academy.
Thank you. My name is Mark Fletcher-Single. I'm the head of school of the EF Academy Oxford campus.
And I'm Sophia.
Okay, very official. Okay.
Yes.
Let's do that official and let's do an unofficial.
High five.
Unofficial as well, yeah. So you're not a traditional school. Yeah. What makes you different to others? Let's start with that.
I think it's a really good question. So basically, one thing that we say about ourselves is we are where sort of tradition meets innovation. We are not a school that was founded in 1889. We don't pretend to be that school that was sort of founded in 1889. And I suppose that our focus is literally where that sort of innovation meets tradition. And I suppose the way that we see it is that sometimes those traditional schools work on what they've done for the last 150 years, and it's almost sort of it's not a negative sort of view, but it is. I myself went to those very traditional schools, and I found so it's almost you're putting someone into a box, as it were, and that isn't necessarily a negative. We're not looking to put individuals in a box to become an old boy, as it were, of a particular institution. We're looking to sort of teach individuals to be global citizens.
That's big goals, man.
Yeah. And I know that sort of that term where people say global citizens, what does that actually mean? Is it not just like a fancy strapline? And it isn't. It's basically we need now more than ever to have that sort of young people have that understanding of the world, the understanding of whatever they do, to go out and to make a difference. And that doesn't mean that one person is going to change the whole world. It means that these individuals are going to have even small changes, but together the impact is going to make a difference longer term.
All three EF Academy international schools follow this approach in New York, Pasadena, and Oxford. Students in the US earn high school diplomas with AP courses. In Oxford, they can get IB or A levels. Classes at Education First happen in English, except for IB Diploma Language A courses. So brush up your English skills before you go. The Mariardi team's Talkie Club can help with that. Check out the link in the description to join classes, and soon you'll feel right at home in any international setting.
Very multinational student community you have, yeah?
Yep, we're a 100% international boarding school, and we currently have 32 different nationalities.
If I ask you to name me 20 in 1 minute, would you be able to?
Sophia.
20 nationalities or the name of 20 students?
No, nationalities.
Okay. So,
Okay, let's do it.
oh my.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, wait.
Well, just hold it.
Okay.
Huh?
All right, but you need to count, guys, otherwise.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will count and time starts now. Go.
Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, Austria, Italy, Norway, thank you, Poland. We then have India, Nigeria, Morocco, Algeria, Hong Kong, China mainland, Vietnam, Thailand, Japan, USA. How many am I missing? Mexico,
You're
Colombia.
Uh-huh.
From LATAM. What else do we have?
I'm very disappointed.
No, why?
Because you didn't say Kazakhstan. You don't have any Kazakhstani?
Don't say no.
We're waiting for you to find them.
Okay, something to watch on.
Exactly. We're waiting for this video to go viral in Kazakhstan so that you can bring us Kazakh students.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll bring you Kazakhstanians, Uzbekistanians.
All of them.
All of them. All of
Take them all.
Globalization is changing. These days, almost every school has international students. The Mariadi team has been in education for 20 years and knows that a multinational environment can be both good and challenging when choosing schools. Wondering why? Find out during a consultation with the Mariadi team. Just follow the link in the description to book yours.
So you follow British curriculum?
So in the Oxford campus, we have the IB program and the A-level program. We're 16 plus. In New York, we follow the high school diploma and IB diploma. And in Pasadena, we have the AP and the high school diploma.
Okay, but it's good that you have an option of 2 in Oxford. And then I know that you have a very rich extracurricular activities program, yeah?
Yep.
So what was it you have? Sport, art,
All of it.
STEM?
Yep, all of it. That's
All-
literally what we have. So with regard to sort of our after-school activities, we try to make sure we are very responsive to what students want so that it is sort of agile, and we do change it sort of year on year and term by term according to what students want. What we find is that on the whole, 80-85% of it is relatively static year on year. But popularity obviously sort of goes up and down. There was 2 years ago, we had to run 2 rock climbing clubs because it was so popular.
Really?
But you'll find that it gets to sort of January, and then the sort of the student interest drops and it moves on to something else. But it's each year it sort of rolls from sort of cooking to STEM. Model United Nations is consistently always strong. The ambassador program's always strong. Debate as well, that's always sort of strong. But yes, I mean, it's literally anything you want to do. We have our own activities coordinator who literally listens to students and then responds to it. Sport-wise, I think the fact that we sort of use Oxford as our campus and use all the local facilities, again, it means we can be very agile with what students want to do. And sometimes it isn't just sort of team sports. Sophia was talking to a student last week or the week before about ice hockey.
Oh, even that?
So, I mean, but we don't have ice hockey facilities on campus. But again, if a student wants to do it, we can support them with, joining local clubs, joining local teams, so that they actually get the opportunity
That
to
many
continue.
equestrian centers around Oxford as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Oxford is your campus?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oxford is your campus?
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
And as always, this isn't the only video on our channel about this amazing boarding school. Want to see more? Check out campus tours in the UK and US, boarding houses, dining halls, and student interviews from Education First Oxford in the description links. Now, for the big reveal you've been waiting for. Where was the Enigma code-breaking machine located, and where did they film scenes from the Imitation Game? Let's hear from the head of this British school.
Do you do any field trips?
Yep. So we do a number. I mean, part of our sort of, our ethos, our approach is, we want to make teaching and learning real. It's not just about being in the classroom. It is about sort of giving students something tangible almost they can sort of hold. So definitely there's a lot of learning outside the classroom, a lot of different experiences to actually sort of make it real, that what they're sort of that understanding. As well, we do whole school trips out. I mean, we do whole school day trips out. Last term, we took the whole school to Bletchley Park.
where?
Bletchley Park. It was the home of the code breakers. Have you seen the film The Imitation Game? Yeah. It was the home of the code breakers.
Okay.
It was sort of, mathematics, physics sort of, based. But again, I think the whole sense of walking down those corridors and on the actual sort of site where, sort of Alan Turing worked with others to sort of, develop the Enigma machine.
Remember those pub scenes in The Imitation Game? Guess what? They were filmed at the real Bletchley Park. The EF Academy Oxford students now know exactly where. Lucky kids. The Mariadi team thinks this would make a great family trip too. But let's get back to the head of this British school. Maybe he has more cool travel ideas.
But also as well, we're taking the whole school out to Edinburgh or Cardiff. We split them in half. And they have the experience of spending a couple of days up there. And, we wrap it with our sort of academic enrichment program. with regard to sort of language or science, technology, history. And we want to make that learning real, as well as our international students are from all over the world. We want them to have a better understanding of the United Kingdom.
And how many students do you have?
We have a maximum capacity of 200 students on the Oxford campus.
200 students, and they all like reside within the campus?
Yeah, so they're all on the Cotchet Hall campus. They're all resident on the Cotchet Hall campus.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, very multinational. Good atmosphere, international, family, home away from home.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And Oxford, I love Oxford. Each time I come to Oxford, I want to become a student again.
But it is that when you walk down those streets, when you actually sat in places like the Sheldonian Theatre, it's phenomenal to think the history that is there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have loved at sort of 16, 17, 18 to be, to have that opportunity to be in that environment. The feel is just phenomenal.
Phenomenal, yeah, and the students all over the place.
Yeah.
You probably take your students to like open day lectures.
Yeah, we literally last Wednesday they went to one. Yeah, there is plenty of opportunity for that. Absolutely.
Have some speakers coming as well to the school?
Again, we are fortunate that we've got very good links with the University of Oxford, Brookes University, and so many of them want to come in to talk to sort of the young people in our care.
Oxford. Impressive.
Do you think because you're 100% international, it makes you more accessible for international students? Because, to sit down next to the English students at one same desk could be very challenging, You know what I mean?
So what all of our students have in common, and one thing that I think sometimes it's so easy, I'm not saying easy to forget, but not necessarily easy to remember, is that they're studying pretty high-level courses in a second language. And that is sort of phenomenal. The depth, the level of sort of subject terminology, the level of understanding required in a second language. I mean, you can definitely tell in those first 3 weeks they are exhausted, but they share that in common.
Yeah.
And teachers know about it. Teachers know that their audience, it's not their first language.
Exactly. So specialized teachers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they understand that someone may not grasp just because of lack of academic English. Yeah.
If they need support, then we have our pathway managers that together with the whole staff, the whole teacher, they organize academic support.
Yeah. Do you have a career advisors as well?
Of course.
Yep. So we have Dr. Mark Zumbel. And Dr. Mark Zumbel is his whole role.
Very friendly face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Approachable.
But I know other schools have this, but he's full-time, fully focused, Monday to Friday on getting students to university. And I think that it does make a difference to have someone whose sole role is that, with that experience, knowing, there's no university that you can mention that he doesn't know what the entry requirements are and what you need to do, key parts for your personal statement or what you should be sort of looking at. And again, does it make a difference? Of course it makes a difference, significant difference.
Mm-hmm.
The Mariati team met these amazing experts during our tour of this British school. Want to learn more about their work and how they help students? Check out our other video. That's all from us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.